Antonio, thanks for sitting down with me today. I appreciate your time.
You're welcome, Shawn. Glad to be here.
Thank you. Antonio, you are the chair of the Seed Treatment Committee for the Seed Association of the Americas.
Correct. Yeah.
A very important association for our industry.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about the efforts of the SAA in pushing forward seed treatments, obviously a key component of the seed industry globally?
Absolutely.
What role does the SAA play in pushing that forward?
Well, the biggest thing or biggest challenge that we see across the Americas is there's been a lot of, blockage on trade of seed that would come treated from the place of origin because of lack of knowledge of regulations and rules from different countries. What are their main concerns about phytosanitary things that they need to be aware of and being covered with a seed treatment. And so SAA, what it's trying to do through the seed treatment working group is to gather all the information across the Americas so that all the SAA members and their members are aware and have a freer operations, right, and in sending seed to any of the countries within the Americas. Gotcha. Without any issues or less issues, right? So,
and so that working group is compiling like a database of information.
Yeah, that's one of the things. Basically, our goals are to on the one side align and reduce any trade restrictions on treated seed, right, across the Americas, and the other one is also to educate and leverage any documents and training courses that may be available from other organizations like ASTA or ISF, and also bring it down to the SAA members where they don't have these type of documents or knowledge, and we just want to kind of spread the word of the benefits of the seed treatments, right, and what they offer to this protecting the seed.
Well, and that's no small task. It's a large volume of information, sure, that needs to flow, and a large target audience of people to get the information into the hands of.
Yeah.
How many people make up the working group?
So far, we have actively right around that 15, 20, okay, depending on the time of the year. There's a lot of the day jobs going on as well, and other meetings happening all the time. But I think we have a pretty solid 20 people group. Great. And there's other people that are kind of like ad hoc or standby, and they can also help us out. I think our biggest challenge is in the non-member countries, which are also very important to the SAA members and their members, because a lot of seed goes there. So either way, we're still through our contacts and the experiences and the people that we know in all these other countries, we're trying to gather as much info as we possibly can to put in this document or in this database, which as you say is no easy task, and it's something that is going to be continuously changing because it's evolving so rapidly, and the adoption rate is increasing quite positively as well. Great. And so that's where our group comes in and try to basically align as many people and make as many people aware of all these efforts that we're doing, right, as possible, right, so that we can take advantage of all these information and tools that we have available.
So it's certainly going to have to be a living document because it's going to be, as you say, evolving for sure.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about a success story that maybe comes to mind of an example that SAA has, or the involvement of the seed treatment group has furthered the cause, so to speak, within the seed industry? Is there an example that comes to mind?
Well, I think because of the newness of this group, we're still kind of like in the very early stages. However, the one thing that really stands out is the willingness of the industry itself, and just the size of the group itself. That we had a face-to-face meeting in Buenos Aires back in May, and the engagement and the passion and the like I said, the willingness of the people, the industry involved in the group. It's quite clear, and we all want to have as much data as possible and as much information as we can possibly have to have it readily available for mainly the SAA members, their members, and their members, basically.
Right. Is there anything that the seed industry as a whole could be doing, should be doing to assist in this cause?
Well, I think more than anything is, we, as we are going to keep growing and more activities and more tasks are going to be taking place, we definitely need more involvement from not only the associations, but also from the associations members, which at the end of the day is who this is for. Whether they're in the producing and processing country or in the country where they're selling their products, right? So at the end of the day, the seed treatment is a way of protecting the investment that the farmers are making on the genetics of the seed companies, right? And I think it's very important that we get as close with the new technologies as close to one seed, one plant. I mean, that's never going to be possible, but I think we're getting really close to that. And also with all these things about climate change and pest pressures and all that, I mean, when you have a high quality seed treatment, you have the best protection a seedling can have, and the farmer would have peace of mind in that investment that he's made for his crop, and with a great start, most likely he's gonna be having a great finish. Right,
exactly. Right. Yeah. Logistically, does a national association have to nominate someone to participate in your working group and committees, or can people come forward on their own?
The way we have worked is the national associations have kind of sent out the word.
Okay.
And people freely would come and go, basically. We like more to come rather than go, which is we're going that way, and it's just a matter of that the seed association gives the green light on those persons to be involved, which to this point there has not been any pushback or anything that say, well, you stay away kind of thing. So they're being very supportive.
Excellent.
On all ends.
So if somebody wanted to get involved, they would just reach out to their national association.
Yes.
And then they would bring it forward to
exactly
to the SAA.
Yeah. Excellent. And then they'll contact Diego, and then Diego will contact myself and Paula Bay, who's the co-chair of the seed treatment working group.
Right.
And we'll just add them to the list and start sharing all the activities and fun that we're having.
Perfect.
Yeah,
perfect.
For sure.
Thank you very much for sitting down with me, Antonio. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Shawn. Good to see you again.
Cheers.
All right.